been a ton of hockey here. I think we've all thought about this time after a win, and it's so exciting. There's all these celebrations. But what is it like now as you try and kind of grapple with what happened in the last couple of games and kind of put a bow on a season that I know you guys have high expectations for?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's really set in yet, the reality of the season and how it finished, but I'm sure how the other guys said it, like we could be more proud of this group and everything we've accomplished this year in the last couple of seasons. So, we've played a lot of hockey, like you said, and I think we can be all really proud of this group.
You know Hershey better than most. Just the mix that always comes through these doors. It's not a ton of young players. It's a lot of veteran guys and guys kind of playing out the last couple of years of their hockey careers. What is it about this chemistry and this group that makes this place special and a place that you've played a long time?
Yeah, I think, it starts with the apex of the organization just doing such a good job recruiting and having a good balance of veteran guys and bringing in some younger guys. They got a really good balance, and I think Hershey does a really good job bringing in guys that are obviously great players, but even better people, and I think that's why the groups here have been so close, is because everyone are such good people, and we generally care so much about one another. So I think that's why a lot of the success carries over to the stuff we do on the ice. So it's pretty special, and I've been fortunate enough to be here for 6 years. So it's going to be a special place for me.
Riley, is there a moment over the last couple of years that you're particularly proud of that you overcame, either injury or something else maybe that we don't know about?
Nothing is really coming to mind now. Obviously, injuries happen to everyone, and I think I've dealt with my fair share of those, and I think the public's known that. But there's nothing too drastic that I've had to overcome. But the fact that we were able to win twice is pretty special, and something that will go down in history. So it's been pretty great.
With you, there's been a couple players that have graduated to the NHL, playing with you on the fourth line, and the fourth line has always been a constant in the championship team, and the success of the Hershey Bears last few years. What does that mean to you? Just that it's run through you.
I think I didn't really accept the role I was put in probably until my third year here. So it's something I take pride in, and every team needs a role such as the fourth line. So we found our niche, and we come to the rink every day and we try to work on that, and we just try to do anything you can to help the team.
Having accepted that type of role after that, how do you think that sets you up moving forward, and make yourself, whether it's back with this team or another team, that makes you a prized asset?
Yeah, I think like I just said, every team, whether it's here, NHL, wherever, like they need a role such as the fourth line, and it's something that you can always build on, and there's always areas of the game that you can improve on. But I'm looking forward to what is next for my chapter, and I don't know, see what happens.
Riley, we were thinking about just the last couple of years, and if you think from April of 23, about 26 months time, you guys played about 50 playoff games, but intense hockey. How difficult was it to dig deep again, this third run? Did you feel like yourself or some of the other guys that have been here that whole stretch just didn't have enough gas in the tank? I mean, what has that experience been like physically and mentally to try and gear up again for like a third run?
Yeah, I think there was never a doubt in our mind that we weren't able to do it again. I think the whole year we had a belief in there that we were going to do it, and I truly think that we did have the group to do it. And obviously, we fell short to a good hockey team in Charlotte, but like I said too, there's so many things to pull from this year, and I'm just beyond proud of everyone in that room, and it's hard to to do it once, let alone twice, and trying to do it a third time. It definitely takes a toll physically on guys, mentally, but I think we're all in it together, and we're pushing each other every day to get that third one, but we didn't get it done.
Lot of smiles the last couple of years on this particular day. How difficult is it when you finish the season and you've lost? I mean, nothing kind of puts perspective on winning, kind of like finishing off with a loss on your last game.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't felt this in quite some time now, so it's something I definitely don't miss feeling, but it's the harsh reality of the job. You can't win every year, so yeah.
Charlotte played a similar. I mean, every team is trying to become the next Hershey, trying to catch up to you guys. And Charlotte played a similar style, but they also played faster. I'm wondering, where do you think the league is heading in terms of like how the physicality, the skill? Because it's becoming a more skilled league, but where do you think it's heading?
Yeah, I think not even just this league. You see in the NHL and junior leagues, college, everything's becoming more fast and skilled, and I think it's going to keep trending in that direction, especially with the new wave of young guys coming in and seeing how they play. It's a lot of fun to watch, and just the fact that when I first got here, it still is a big and heavy game, but like you said, it's trending in the direction where everything's just really fast and more skilled. So I think it's going to keep going that direction.
Because it makes a player like Bogdan Trinev, who scored 5 goals in this postseason run, a really special asset. What can you say about his maturity and development over the course of the year? Because when the postseason rolled around, he scored 5 goals. Was a pretty good player for you guys.
Totally, yeah. No, it's been cool to see him come in. When he first got here, he could hardly speak a lick of English, so it's seeing him come as far as he has, not just as a player, but as a person too. It's been really special to see him grow, and I was fortunate enough to play on a line with him for portions of the last couple of seasons, and I think he's got that good balance of, like we said, he can play fast, he's skilled, he can bring the heavy side of the game, but I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him.
Luke, after the Lehigh series, game 3, I think it was, Nelly said that your line had been playing the best. What clicked for you in the Lehigh series and the guys that were on your line with you?
I think we knew what kind of team Lehigh was, and we knew what job we had to do, and I think we really just bought into what we need to do to get that done. And it's something I always tell myself is there's one thing you control, and it's your work ethic. And there's obviously gonna be guys that are more skilled than you, but you can work harder than them. So it's, at the end of the day, I think we did a good job doing that, and that's why we got to the second round.
Yeah.
I know this is a tough time to ask, but last year when you were on the ice for the championship winning goal, what was that moment like, and how much did that mean to you to help make it happen?
I mean, it's still pretty surreal. Obviously, it feels like it was just yesterday that it happened, but anytime you can be part of a goal as big as that, it's a pretty cool moment, and seeing one of your best friends get it done too, it's a lot of fun.
And then finally, what does the city, what does this team mean to you, being here for so long, and what has it done for your career?
Yeah, I mean, you come in here at 19 and you don't really know what to expect in pro hockey, and I've learned a lot of life lessons here from finding my own apartment, having to get my own groceries, and just really growing up. And I think I've really matured a lot as a player in person here, and all the support I've got from the fans, coaches, teammates is nothing short of amazing. And I've been pretty lucky that I've been able to be here my whole career so far. And it's hard to think that I might have to be somewhere else next year, but I love it here. It's going to hold a special place in my heart, and it's been a lot of fun.